Welcome to this edition of Action Video Game Talk. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson, and let's just dig right into the news. Nintendo announced that Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D will be available on the eShop and retail stores for $29.99 starting April 22nd. According to sales numbers reported by Nintendo, these 5 games have sold more than 9 million units combined, both physically and digitally in the US. Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros. 2 also represent the 3 top-selling pieces of Nintendo 3DS software here, with more than 2.15 million units sold. Now, for those people who do have the DS and the 3DS, know how expensive some of the major Nintendo titles were for the original Nintendo DS when you tried getting them pre-owned. So it is nice that they are dropping down the price on these 5 titles, especially considering that they're awesome games. But yeah, them showing that the price itself, the $29.99, is not only for physical, but the digital games, which are available on the Nintendo eShop. Nintendo has announced a new Wii U bundle for Europe, bringing together Mario Kart 8 and the 32GB Black Premium console. The bundle will be available from May 30th and contains everything you'd expect in the box, including a black Wii U gamepad controller and sensor bar. Alongside the hardware bundle, Nintendo has also confirmed another Wii Remote Plus controller will be available. While the previous announced one was the Princess Peach themed Wii Remote, this new one is based off of Yoshi and comes with a green and white shell. So this Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundle and the Yoshi Wii Remote are only exclusive for Europe right now. For those of you who don't know, here in the US, as far as the Wii U bundles, we only have the Skylanders one, which includes, I think, the starter kit. Yeah, the starter set for the Skylanders Swap Force includes the Wii U with the 8GB one. And also, as far as the 32GB Wii U system, there's 2 options. There's the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker version, and then there's also the new Super Mario Bros. Wii U that also has the Luigi Super Mario Bros. Game in it too. And hopefully they'll be bringing these 2 items over here to the US. I'm guessing the Yoshi Wii Remote will be brought over, but I'm hoping the Mario Kart Wii U bundle will be brought. Nintendo is jumping into the Season Pass business with 3 course and character packs for Mario Golf World Tour on the 3DS. Nintendo says the retail game, which releases on May 2nd, carries the same amount of content as previous entries. The $14.99 Season Pass delivers 6 new courses and 4 new characters over 3 packs. Each $5.99 pack, if purchased separately, offers 2 courses and a new character. The Mushroom Pack opens up Toadette. The Flower Pack gives players access to Nabbit. Rosalina comes with a Star Pack. If you purchase the Season Pass or all 3 course packs individually, you unlock Gold Mario. He becomes available as soon as you buy the Season Pass. This is Nintendo's first foray into Season Passes, though third-party games on its systems have featured them before. So, Nintendo is just now trying their own take on a Season Pass? Why did it take them this long? But I do like this, especially with the additional content for the Mario Golf game. But most people should just sign up for this whole Season Pass instead of trying to get these downloadable packs separate. And plus you get this gold Mario, which I'm guessing is probably just like a costume for the Mario character. And of course we all know what happened to one certain previous Season Pass from a Batman game. Pokemon episodes can be viewed by several means, through Netflix, Hulu, or the official iOS and Android apps. Now, Kindle Fire users can join in with the Pokemon TV Kindle Fire app, which launched this week. The free app gives users access to tons of content from Pokemon's 16 finished seasons, as well as trailers and movie events. Not every season is available to stream, though the app is updated weekly with new content. Wasn't Kindle Fire devices supposed to be about reading stuff, not actual video? I mean, it is nice that they do actually have an app for this, to actually watch some of these episodes and seasons of Pokemon, but they only have 16 finished seasons? 16? How old is Ash supposed to be? Is he like only 12? And it's been like how many years that the series have been going on? Tecmo Koei and Nintendo have announced a team-up that will result in a new Fatal Frame title for the Wii U. In addition to a new game in the Zero series, as it's known in Japan, the pair will explore transmedia opportunities including movies and books. A horror movie planned for fall 2014 release is still under development from Kagoto-Kawa Inc. Comics and a novel are also planned. The Fatal Frame series has been hunting ghosts with the aid of a camera. Very little is known about the game, including whether it will be released outside of Japan. No release date or title has been announced. From what it said here in the article, for those of you who don't know what Fatal Frame is, you take a camera and you're hunting ghosts with it. Now this has been, I think they had like maybe 4 or 5 Fatal Frame games for the PS2. And it's got like a huge cult following. So the news that Tecmo Koei and Nintendo are going to be working on this Fatal Frame game for the Wii U is great news. What I'm wondering is why they didn't think about maybe making it for the 3DS also. They could put it on there too. But then again, didn't they also do something called like Spirit Camera? This week's PlayStation Plus free game is Pixel Junk Heroes Ultimate HD for the Vita. Pixel Junk Monsters is a game about monsters eating babies. If that isn't reason enough for you to help Tiki Man defend his land from the invading horde, then we don't know what is. Q Games' Tower Defense title is the second title in the now 7-entry Pixel Junk series. This updated version of Pixel Junk Monsters includes the Encore expansion pack and touch controls. You can download it for your PlayStation Vita when the store updated this week. Well, since I don't really have a Vita, I don't see how this week's free game really helps me that much. I mean, this month has been kind of a lackluster month for actual free games. I think the only good one, or maybe good 2 that came out was, I think, the Batman Arkham City game and the Castle of Illusions. Sony revealed a new PlayStation 3 bundle for North America that includes a copy of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game and the Amazing Spider-Man film on Vudu. Showcased at Walmart, Sony announced the new 500GB PlayStation 3 bundle on Twitter. Retailing for $270, the PlayStation 3 bundle, including the Spider-Man video game, doesn't have a release date, though Sony told IGN it comes out later this month. IGN confirmed with Sony that this new PlayStation 3 bundle featuring Spider-Man is a North America exclusive, only available at Walmart. But this isn't the only PlayStation 3 bundle available this spring, as Sony unveiled a LEGO The Hobbit console package. As far as this Amazing Spider-Man 2 bundle, I got some like good and bad opinions on it. I mean, it's good that they actually have this bundle with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game with a 500GB PS3 system. The bad news is the first Amazing Spider-Man movie should be the Blu-ray DVD combo, not a code for Vudu. Now, I do like that this is an actual, North America exclusive, and that Walmarts will have it. Now, the bad part about that is, the Walmart by where I live is actually starting to sell this bundle. So they are breaking street date. But it is nice that they are releasing another 500GB PS3 bundle set. I just wish they had these out when I was buying mine, because I just have a 250GB one. Octodad, Dadlest Catch finally reeled in a PlayStation 4 release date, scuttling onto Sony's next generation console on Tuesday, April 22nd. It's priced at $15, though PlayStation Plus users can dive into the action during the first week for just $12. We started Octodad as a ragtag group of students, and it's been a long and crazy ride getting our silly game on the PlayStation 4, wrote Kevin Zahn, creative director of Octodad. we've taken the time to improve on it based on feedback from our players. The PlayStation 4 offering has also hooked additional content, stowing more deck swabbing, jig dancing, and disguise wearing challenges than originally included in the PC release. With a new local co-op mode, players can each captain one of Octodad's tentacles and work together in an attempt not to flounder all over the place. Lastly, the PlayStation 4 port will sail onto the marketplace with added support for console-specific controller configurations, such as the PlayStation Move or 2. Why did it take these people this long to actually release the game? Wasn't this supposed to be part of one of those launch titles for the PlayStation 4? I mean, the game itself is a fun little title. It's nice that they're including so much extra stuff on it, like a co-op mode and, I guess, you can use the PlayStation Move on it? I don't know if that's good or bad. There's still one more week in April's Instant Game Collection left, but Sony has already unveiled what we can expect next month. As usual, there are 6 titles. 1 for PlayStation 4, 3 for PlayStation 3, and 2 for Vita. Coming to Sony's new hardware is Stick It to the Man, a point-and-click game with a touch of platforming. On PlayStation 3, it's a trio of Puppeteer, Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, and Skullgirls Encore. On Vita, you can nab indie hit Limbo and Surge Deluxe. A game called Stick It to the Man. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, as far as the 3 PS3 games, the Puppeteer I'll probably be interested in and get. The Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, I'll probably give it a try, since I haven't played any soccer games ever. The Skullgirls Encore is going to be a fighting type game, so I could give that a shot. Let's see, Vita has the Limbo game. Why is Limbo only for free on the Vita? Shouldn't they have it for free for the PlayStation 4 and the PS3 also? And Surge Deluxe. No frickin' clue what that is. Famous games retailer Gamestop is looking to expand its reach in what it deems more viable markets while shedding some weight from its traditional brick GameStop stores. GameStop CEO Paul Raines gave a presentation at GameStop's 2014 Investor Day, as reported by Game Industry International, and revealed his plan for what he's calling GameStop 3.0, a new phase of the company's lifespan that will see it aggressively expand its footprint into the gaming-adjacent tech fields, according to the article. As such, GameStop has its collective eyes set on mobile and specifically on Apple-branded devices like iPhone and iPad. GameStop-owned brands like Spring Mobile and Simply Mac will expand at a significant rate in the financial year to fulfill Raines' goals for the company. At the same time, GameStop will close between 120 and 130 of its nearly 6,500 global brick locations. Now, just to let everyone know, what I'm going to say here is only my opinion, not the opinion of any game companies or game retailers. And I got a feeling no matter what I say, I'm probably going to get some kind of heat. When I see GameStop, all I see is a place you get games. Not a place for iPhones, iPads, iPods, video games. A company that makes millions of dollars on video games wants to go into the mobile device business only. Shut down, 120 to 130 stores just to go into mobile device business only. I'd say that'd be maybe losing some money. But like I said, this is just my opinion. Only my opinion. The Game of the Year edition of the first season of The Walking Dead came out late last year for the last generation systems. Now GameStop's online site lists the compilation for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. According to the site, the title will come out June 17th and will cost $29.99. The current gen Game of the Year edition features all 5 episodes of the first season, the DLC 400 Days, and other digital content for $29.99. I like this little bit of news, even though I think it's actually official now that The Walking Dead Game of the Year edition is coming out for the next generation systems. but I do like the fact that they're doing this. The Walking Dead, well, the actual Game of the Year Season 1 that they made from Telltale Games was the actual good Walking Dead game. Them releasing it on the next-gen systems for $29.99 is a great deal. I mean, people should get this. I mean, it was a great game. It's a great price. In a posted video message, Tales series director Hideo Baba confirmed that another game in this series will be coming to Europe and North America. Tales of the Hearts R will be localized for release this winter. The video in question was removed from the official Bandai Namco YouTube channel, but Gematsu was able to capture it before it was taken down. Tales of the Hearts was originally released on Nintendo DS in 2008. The remake, which adds 3D graphics and fully voiced dialogue, will be coming to Vita. Now, a lot of gamers, well, RPG, JRPG gamers, actually enjoy the Tales games from Namco Bandai, Namco, whatever you want to call them. It's a great series of games. The only downfall for this one is that it's going to be for the PlayStation Vita. It's not going to be a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 game. But it is great that they're actually going to make it for Europe and North America. And it's going to be, released maybe winter? We're inching closer to the release of Dragon Age Inquisition. And here is a new piece of art. It just so happens that this piece will adorn the front of every copy of the game. The announcement also includes the tagline, "They say only the Inquisitor has the power to stop it." Be sure to also note the image of the dragon created in the negative space above the Inquisitor. EA has announced a digital deluxe edition and the Inquisitor edition for Dragon Age Inquisition. You can order the former right now on Origin for $10 premium over the $59.99 standard. The other will likely be a retail collection and does not yet have a price attached. The deluxe edition does come with a number of in-game items, including a throne, 2 mounts, weapons, armor, horse armor, a soundtrack, and unannounced other items. BioWare has announced Dragon Age Inquisition will be available on October 7th in North America and on October 10th in Europe for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. Okay, with all the stuff that was just released and revealed about this article, the best thing about it isn't the great cover art, isn't the digital deluxe edition or the exclusive in it, but is the actual release for the game. October 7th, this year. From what I've heard, the actual release for Dragon Age Inquisition was supposed to be next year. But I'm wondering if them pushing it up to this year is going to be good or bad. Because I've also heard that that's what they did with Dragon Age 2, and it didn't really make things better. Ever since the gorgeous Resident Evil remake revitalized the original classic on the Nintendo GameCube, fans of the series have been clamoring for the same treatment for Resident Evil 2. One dedicated fan has created a proof-of-concept video showing off a remake project. YouTube user Rob Lima has repurposed character models and environments from the Resident Evil 2 sections of the Wii shooter Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles. A new clip shows Claire running through the halls of the Raccoon City Police Department. Lima has even stitched in classic sound effects, cutscenes, and functioning inventory system. An older clip features a run through the streets of the Raccoon City and shows off Resident Evil 4 style third-person aiming. Capcom has gone on record saying if fan support is high enough, it will consider remaking Resident Evil 2. Support doesn't get much stronger than a fan beating you to it. What is the issue with Capcom? I mean, it's bad enough they have issues making a Mega Man game, but if a fan actually beats them to making a remake of Resident Evil 2, they have some real issues there. I've seen the footage. I've seen the YouTube footage of what this guy's doing, and this is how the remake for Resident Evil 2 should have been, back when they were doing the remake for the GameCube game of the original Resident Evil. I don't know what's wrong with Capcom. They should have been on this stuff back then. They should have remade the second one, the third one, For the GameCube, they remade the first one and then re-released it onto the Wii, along with I think they also re-released like Resident Evil 0 on the Wii too. And then they made those whole, Umbrella Chronicles, Dark Side Chronicles. And that's what this dude was using, was more or less the stuff from the Chronicles. Except for, I think, the audio stuff from the actual second game. Disney has posted a statement on the reports of an August release date for Disney Infinity 2.0. In D23's news briefs published April 15, 2014, we erroneously reported about the launch of the next chapter of Disney Infinity. The statement reads, "This information was incorrect. More news about Disney Infinity will be shared on April 30th, and we hope you will check back for that update." So let me see if I get this right. Disney is actually backpedaling on apparently this leaked info about an August release date for Disney Infinity 2.0, which we don't really know that much about. So now instead they're going to share some info on April 30th. And like I said in the previous one that was done, I think, the last week, I'm hoping this isn't going to be a full starter kit you had to buy all over again, which I got a feeling it is. If they're going to start all over with another starter kit, are they going to have to do that again when they finally decide to release the Star Wars figures? Because it's going to get freaking annoying. I mean, they're going to make a lot of money by doing that, but it's going to annoy the customers and all the people who buy this stuff. Gamestop and Activision has announced on April 29th, people who have purchased the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game will receive 2 free tickets to see the film. The promotion is part of an event that GameStop is calling the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Day. Customers will be able to participate in giveaways, and they'll also be able to check out exclusive footage from the upcoming film. So, as far as I know, I'm going to try and be at GameStop to pick up my copy of Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 4. The 2 free tickets are going to be part of a code that you had to go to a website to, as far as I can tell. I'm curious to see what this exclusive footage is going to be for the upcoming film that's going to be out May 1st or 2nd. As far as the game itself, I know the previous Amazing Spider-Man game was based on immediately after the movie. So I'm wondering if they're going to do the same thing with this one, have it be immediately following the movie, but the game is being released before the movie comes out, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, I'm hoping that the game itself will have some stuff from the first movie that you play through. So as far as the major new releases for this past week, we got Octodad, the Dadlest Catch for the PlayStation 4, which is a download. Demon Gaze for the PlayStation Vita. Lego the Hobbit for the Wii U. NES Remix 2 for the Wii U, which is also a download. Batman Arkham Origins DLC Cold Cold Heart for the Xbox 360. Dark Souls 2 for the PC, and Trials Fusion for the PC. So, that'll do for this episode of Action Video Game Talk. Thanks for watching, and like I normally do every time, I'll put the link down below for the Facebook page in the video description. Also, if you want to keep following us on Facebook, go over there and give us a like. Also, if you want to keep checking out our videos, go and hit subscribe down there too. Later on, I will be posting up the separate videos from this episode, if you want to check those out later. Until next time, bye!
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep just keep just keep What do? We